Happy Tuesday, everybody. Finally, the holidays are over. Now, me and you can get some cooking going on. Today, we're gonna start with stewed chicken. What I did was, took my chicken stock, picked the chicken off the bones after it's nice and moist and juicy and cooked. And we're gonna stew it with garlic, onions, roasted peppers, tomatoes, a little bit of tomato sauce. And we're gonna serve it over a black bean pancake. This black bean pancake is gonna be scented with cumin, oregano, garlic, your friend and mine, onions, egg, gonna hold it all together. And then the other powder there is baking powder, gonna give it a little fluff. And then I'm gonna fold in a little flour at the end, and then we're gonna saute us some black bean cakes. What do you say we get stewing? All right, first we're gonna get our chicken rolling in a hot pan. A little bit of oil. Because now that we have our nice pulled moist chicken, we wanna put a little color on it. That'll give us some, that's right, you say it, flavor. Color is flavor. So I pulled off the chicken from the bones, hot pan, chicken. I'm just gonna let that sit for 1 sec. Not too much color because we don't want those hard, burnt, crispy pieces in our stew because it's tough to chew on. So we're just gonna put just a little bit of color in it. A little bit of color. And now, the stew. Not your uncle, the EW stew. Yeah, make a little mess. Want to season it? Of course. Give a little flip. Make everything, every bite is the same. And then we're gonna hit it with a little vino, little wine, white wine, just a little. To give it some, that's right, moist. I have some crushed tomatoes out of the can. Cooking out the wine, cooking out the alcohol. And then we're gonna add the tomatoes in it in a minute. Right about now. Okay, and then we're just gonna let that sit. And again, we wanna stew it. So we're gonna cook it slow until a lot of the moisture has evaporated. So we're gonna lower the heat and let that go. Meanwhile, we're going to make a black bean pancake. I have a can of black beans, actually 2. Drained, give them a little sprinkle, get some of that bean starch or goop, however you want to call it, off the black beans, but you don't want to wash the shit out of them because we want them to be black. So we're gonna take our bowl with onions, garlic, oregano, cumin, baking powder, salt and pepper, right into our Cuisinart, everything at the same time. Chose the big bowl because we're gonna put it back in when we fold in our stuff. And an egg. Salt and pepper. So now we're gonna pulse it. We're gonna pulse it because we want it chunky. We wanna know that the beans are in there. We wanna know that the onions and the garlic are in there. We want it a little bit chunky. Pulse. Chunky. Now, show you another little trick in a minute. That's why I'm wearing the glove. Instead of using a spatula, we use the tools that God gave us. Take the black bean mix out of the Cuisinart. Now, sometimes with your Cuisinart, with your blade, you got all the nice stuff on it and you want to clean the blade. All you do, put it back together and hit it. Clean blade. And then we can get all of the black bean pancake mixture into the bowl. We waste nothing. Now, we're gonna fold flour, all-purpose flour, a little bit, just the dust, the sprinkle, and then we fold it in. We don't wanna work the flour too much because then the black bean pancake will be kind of tough and gluey. Sort of a thick cake batter consistency. Now we're gonna take another pan, Give our stuff a little shake. We're gonna move this over to the heat. This is hot, so we're gonna get it medium hot. It's just because they're black beans don't mean they ain't gonna burn. We don't want burnt black beans. Oil, just like you're making Sunday morning pancakes. You can also use a little bit of cooking spray. That'll assure you that it doesn't stick. Give that a shake. Take a spoonful, however big your spoons are at home, and we just flatten it out. Not too flat. We want some girth so that we got something to sink our teeth into. So we're gonna fiddle around with this thing until we have the desired thickness. It's almost like a tostada. So we put it back on the flame for a sec, because we do want some color. We do want some color, and we do want some crisp on that. Stewed chicken's almost ready. This is all gonna work out all at the same time. Now, just like a pancake, without flipping it, pop it in the oven, 350. It's gonna take about 5 minutes, 4 minutes. It'll set. The beans will cook, the egg, there's egg in it, there's flour in it, so all that's got to cook. The beans obviously are already cooked, but it needs to cook the rest of the stuff so that you have a nice fluffy, cooked, not mushy pancake. Check our chicken out, getting nice and stewed. All the flavors are starting to come together. While this is finishing up, we're gonna take some green. We're gonna get some scallions, which I have already cut, some green onion, of course, and then need some cilantro, right? Hell yeah. Some rough chopped cilantro. Don't want to cut it too much because we don't want to be licking it out of the cutting board. And then we turn it off. Give it a flip. Everything incorporated. Everything tastes the same. Everything is consistent. All right, so we're gonna give our little pancake a flip. See, you can see all the inside of the beans. It's got a nice crust on it. Then we're gonna finish it on the top. Because now that it's baked on one side, the inside is almost cooked. So now we just want to put a little crunch on the other side. Not too fast. Not too fast, still, we don't want to burn it. You can feel it start to get firm, but still has that consistency of a black bean. You can also do this with red beans, lentils, split peas. Pick a bean, pick a legume. All right, now we're gonna slide it onto the plate so we can see the difference in color from the pan and the bean cake. It's a good vegetarian option. Also, leave the egg out. There you go, look at that. Let's top it off with our chicken. A little festive going on here, a little Happy New Year. Nice little snack for you and a loved one. I like to do a little bit of sour cream. Put some more cilantro leaves on there. Some more scallions, of course, why not? And just so you can see what we're doing, we highlight the stew. And there we have it. Black bean pancake, stewed chicken, a little bit of sour cream. Happy New Year.